Lin Zichen is in a massive bind, pinned under the crushing weight of a rare-level powerhouse. The gap in their biological ranks is sheer insanity, but he isn't about to lie down and die. Digging deep, he desperately scrambles to find a way out of this mess. He realizes his Lord of the Forest trait is his ticket to freedom. If he can manipulate the thick root systems running deep underground, he can construct a quick escape tunnel. To buy some time for the roots to shift, he calls out to his attacker, questioning how someone so ridiculously powerful could have such a mysterious identity. Falling for the trap, the elder grins wickedly and proudly reveals himself as the 8th elder of the plant god cult, boasting that their faction can grant evolutionary resources beyond anything Zichen could ever imagine. He confidently claims that once Lin Zichen joins them, he will realize just how foolish he was to resist in the first place. Stalling as hard as he can, Zichen asks for specifics on those resources while silently routing the plant roots right beneath their feet. But the elder is no fool. He chuckles, seeing right through the stalling tactic, and mockingly tells him to give up because nothing he does will save him. He rubs it in, explaining that all the top-tier defenders in the area have already departed for the origin land to deal with the beast invasion, meaning absolutely no one is coming to rescue him. But Zichen defiantly fires back that he doesn't need anyone's help. He is fully capable of saving himself. Just then, the ground completely erupts. A massive wall of giant thorny vines blasts upward, shattering the pavement and forcing the startled elder to fall back in surprise. Furious that his prey is slipping away, the elder yells in anger as Zichen plunges straight down into the gaping trench, sliding through the giant roots. The elder leaps down to give chase, but he immediately stops dead in his tracks. To his horror, the underground is a dizzying, complex maze of hollowed-out tunnels, leaving him completely clueless as to where Zichen has vanished. Exploding back onto the surface empty-handed, the frustrated elder wonders if this crazy kid has secretly fused with giant mutant rat genes to be able to dig such an extensive network of holes. Realizing physical pursuit is useless, the elder decides to play dirty. Standing over the pit, he shouts a chilling warning, advising Zichen to surrender unless he wants his parents in the residential district to face a terrible tragedy. Hearing this low-blow threat from inside the dark tunnels, Zichen freezes, his mind racing in sheer panic. He boils with rage as his worst nightmare comes to life. He curses the supposedly powerful deputy governor, Ye Yongsheng, realizing that the high-ranking official's promises of security were nothing more than a complete joke. Knowing he has no choice but to play along for his family's safety, he bursts back onto the surface, yielding to his captor. The smug 8th elder chuckles, praising the boy for being smart enough to surrender and promising that his parents will remain completely unharmed. Lin Zichen resolves to bide his time and find another opening later, but the elder isn't taking any more chances. In an instant, a massive swarm of spiked vines shoots forward, wrapping Zichen in a tight, thorny cocoon. Before he can even try to hijack the plants again, he realizes to his horror that these specialized thorns have sealed his internal ki and blood flow. The elder smugly commends him, admitting it's actually quite impressive that an advanced-tier kid managed to evade a rare-level pursuer for this long. But just when things look completely hopeless, a majestic figure descends from the heavens. Floating effortlessly in the sky like a goddess is none other than Qi Qingmo. Lin Zichen's brain is spinning. She was supposed to be searching the vanished ruins at Double Sun Bay. Did she finish early? Or did she somehow sense he was in deep trouble from miles away? Either way, he knows the tables have officially turned. The 8th elder's smug grin vanishes as he breaks into a cold sweat. He stares at the sky, utterly baffled. Flight and undetected stealth are traits of a terrifyingly high-level expert, and he can't believe there is a powerhouse of this caliber in the province whom he doesn't know about. Panicking, he demands to know who she is. Qi Qingmo looks down with disdain, calmly telling him that a pathetic little ant like him has absolutely no right to know her name. She slowly clenches her fist, ready to show this cultist what a real supreme deity can do. Qi Qingmo unleashes her power, and she doesn't just defeat the 8th elder. She straight up vaporizes him in a massive, blood-red explosion, leaving Lin Zichen shocked by her sheer, terrifying power. As the crimson mist clears, Qi Qingmo casually catches a glowing red orb floating down from the sky. Lin Zichen's brain nearly short-circuits as he recognizes that distinct red glow. It is none other than a high-grade bloodbath pill. Without skipping a beat, she casually drops the freshly minted human-extracted pill right into her storage flask like it's no big deal. Watching her handle human-refined medicine so nonchalantly, Lin Zichen has a hilarious existential crisis. He starts desperately questioning if this ancient lady is actually the benevolent, compassionate, great love immortal master that the historical legends claimed she was. Unbothered by his internal panic, Qi Qingmo calmly notes that she can still sense a bunch of other rats in the area sharing the exact same cultist energy signature, generously offering to do him a quick favor and wipe every last one of them off the face of the earth. Before he can even formulate a response, she instantly vanishes into thin air. Left standing alone in the rubble, Lin Zichen is so utterly awestruck by her broken abilities that he's ready to bow down and beg her to become his adoptive mother on the spot. He realizes that compared to her, the supposedly powerful deputy governor Ye Yongsheng is a total pushover. Who needs government backing when you can cling to the thigh of a literal immortal who turns her enemies into pocket-sized supplements? Once the rest of the hidden cultists on campus are thoroughly cleaned up, Lin Zishen heads back to the research lab to check on the group. He quickly brings Shen Qinghan, Mo Dongji, Liu Chuanwu, and Yu Yan up to speed, revealing the mind-blowing truth that the student council president's advisor, Zhou Xiaohui, was actually the 8th elder of the plant god cult, while hyping up the absolute cheat code level of strength their legendary pavilion master possesses. Back inside, Shen Qing'an is totally fangirling, completely amazed by how ridiculously strong their newly awakened boss is. As they walk into the living room, they find Qi Qingmo chilling on the couch. She casually lets them know that she's already exterminated every single cultist lurking around the campus, and promises that if Lin Zichen runs into any more of those freaks in the future, she'll happily liquidate them too. Lin Zichen can't help but smile. He realizes right then and there what having a real, top-tier powerhouse backer actually means. This isn't just a safety net, it's a literal cheat code. But, of course, nothing in life is free. Qi Qingmo immediately puts him to work, instructing him to get some quick rest because she's going to need another massive transfusion of his qi and blood very soon. For the next several days, our boy's daily routine becomes an absolute grind. He spends 6 grueling hours every single day acting as a human battery, transferring his life force directly into the ancient master to help her recover. And while she generously pays him back with those ultra-potent bloodbath pills, Lin Zichen has a serious moral dilemma. Having watched her literally vaporize and condense a human cultist to make them, he's too creeped out to swallow them. He decides it's probably safer for his conscience to stick to basic, non-human infused energy supplements instead. 10 days fly by, and Qi Qingmo decides she's done waiting around. She flies straight to the heavily fortified Nanjiang Provincial Military Headquarters, immediately pinpointing it as the exact location of the portal leading into the mysterious origin land. Naturally, her unsanctioned flight path doesn't go unnoticed. The base's flying mech guards immediately swarm her, demanding to know who she is. But trying to catch a literal goddess is a fool's errand. In the blink of an eye, she completely vanishes, leaving the baffled security team scrambling to check their surveillance feeds for a ghost. While the guards are losing their minds, Qi Qingmo has already bypassed security, slipping straight into the biological passage. She observes the pulsating, organic red walls of the portal, highly intrigued to find that the gateway is actually a living, breathing entity.